Hello, my friends. Today we're going to talk about 7 reasons why you should not take the PMP exam. Reason number 1 is if you believe that the PMP exam will open doors without any effort, don't take the exam. The PMP exam is not a magic key that will open doors. And I know this firsthand because when I applied to jobs at Honeywell, the doors were not just immediately open to me, but I used my PMP exam to leverage my abilities, to showcase my abilities. What were my abilities? I was very organized, but I didn't know how to convey my organization. I was very numbers driven, but I didn't know how to convey the value of my numbers until I got certified and I was able to show my prowess in scheduling and budgeting and arranging. Then I understood the PMP exam will get you in the door, but your ability to be pragmatic will keep you there. So it's not enough to just get certified and believe that, oh, the interview is just going to be a cakewalk. No, it's not. If you believe that simply having PMP letters after your name will guarantee success, then you should probably reconsider taking the exam because the PMP is a testament to your knowledge and skills, but it's up to you to leverage it. It's up to you to showcase what you can do. They're going to ask you in the interview, give us a track record of your success in other businesses or other jobs. And if you're not able to do that, just forget it. So those who succeed with the PMP, they understand that it's a starting point. It's not an end goal. They recognize that hard work, persistence, and continuous improvement are essential. If you're not ready to put in the effort, the PMP may not be for you. Number 2, if you see the PMP as an immediate free meal ticket, then don't do it. Because obtaining a PMP certification is not a shortcut to success. It's not an immediate free meal ticket. See, the certification process is a rigorous process that requires dedication to mastering the material. The certification process is meant to help you understand the principles and apply the philosophies that the PMI advocates. If you think you can just skim through the content, coast on the credential, then you're setting yourself up for disappointment. True PMP exam holders are those who are committed to lifelong learning. I was having a discussion with one of the founders of the PMP exam, Lee Lambert, and Lee said there are a lot of paper PMPs. In other words, they get certified and that's it. They just start trying to game the system. The process didn't go through them, and it's all about a PDU numbers game. They're not really in it to learn and grow. They just want to use it as a free meal ticket. And that's not the way to do it, because true PMPs know those who aren't. What did I say? This is a quote from Lee. The true PMPs know the ones who have the paper but are not true PMPs. True PMPs are those that are committed to lifelong learning and understand that certification is a milestone in a much longer journey. It's the long game, right, of professional development. 3, if you think it's all about just getting the paper, I got the paper, now it says I'm a PMP, whoop-de-doo. Well, I'm sorry, that is probably not for you. Don't get certified if you're just looking for the paper. The value of the PMP certification lies not in the paper itself, but in the knowledge and expertise that it represents. I realized this when I was in a gaming company. They had just hired me. I'd gone through a very rigorous process and had to showcase I could do what I said I could do. But the moment of truth came when I realized I had a framework that the others in the organization were clueless about. And when I gave them solutions to their problems, they couldn't understand how I was able to do it so seamlessly. It's because the PMP exam material allows you to see everything through a model and a framework lens. The 5 process groups, the 10 knowledge areas, the 12 principles of project management, and so on and so forth. I could see what I had gone through for PMP was now helping me far beyond anything else that I'd ever done, because it helped me be organized, intentional, and I'm able to explain everything. Because if you didn't already get the memo, everything you do in life is project management. Getting a job is project management. Staying in the job is project management. You got to break life down into a series of projects. And that's the mindset that I approach life with. So the certification is a symbol of your commitment to mastering the art and science of project management. It signifies that you have not only passed an exam, but you've embraced a set of standards and practices that elevate your ability to manage projects successfully. Number 4, if you expect to coast after PMP, this is not for you. If you expect that getting certified is the end, right? It's the end of your professional development and never have to do anything again to grow. If you think that obtaining PMP means you can stop putting in the effort to grow and maintain your skills, you're mistaken. The field of project management is dynamic, and staying relevant in this field requires ongoing learning, ongoing adaptation. And the PMP community values continuous improvement. And those who rest on their laurels, they quickly fall behind. That's why people go for interviews and they're not able to convey that they truly have it. They truly have, as my buddy Ed says, they're not magnetic enough. They're not the magnetic project manager, because it's like, oh, it's just another one of those same old PMPs. You gotta stand out from the crowd. And if you think you don't need to do any work in that regard, PMP is probably not for you. So the PMP community values continuous improvement. The PDUs are not just about checking the box. It's about lifelong learning. Number 5, if you are not interested in mentoring and coaching others, just tap out right now, because this community is one of giving back. We have so many awesome volunteers. Why do they volunteer? Because they understand that they were once the person who needed the mentoring and the coaching and the assistance. So getting certified in this community, there's that paying it forward, also paying it backwards. You know, one of the most rewarding aspects of being certified for me is the opportunity for me to mentor, the ability for me to coach and educate others. People say, Phil, you go too hard. Why do you do this? You've written so many books. Here's a book I've just recently written. Here's a book that I wrote just before that. Here's a book that I wrote just before that. Here's another book I wrote just before that. Here's another book that I've written since that one. And here's another book that I also wrote on something else. And here's a book based on the seminar that I just conducted. And here's another book from the seminar I just conducted, and another book that I wrote before that. Why do I write so much? Why am I so obsessed with teaching and development? The reason is this, my friends. I was there before, and there were not enough books at an affordable cost for me to study with. There's a lot of knowledge that people, they have, but they just hoard it. You know, one of the greats said, the best minds, the best greatness in this world can be found in the cemetery. That is sad. I do not want to be a statistic like that. I want my abilities, my knowledge to be shared far beyond when I'm gone from this universe, this place. So the idea is one of giving back. And a lot of people in the PMP community, they have this awareness that they got to give back. For me, I just love coaching, mentoring, and helping people, because my mentor, Mary, she gave me boatloads of books. I have some of the books Mary gave me in my library. She gave me a boatload of books, and I got certified because someone believed in me, because someone said, here you go, there's your chance. I believe you can do it. If not for Mary, I wouldn't be where I am today. So mentoring, coaching others, it helps you to solidify your own understanding. It helps you to contribute to the overall health and growth of the project management profession. It's through this collective effort that the standards of project management are maintained. What am I talking about here? Let me give you a few examples. Like up here, I have PMBOK 4. This is when I began to realize I needed to give back to the community. I was one of the final reviewers of the 4th, one of the final reviewers of the 5th, one of the final reviewers, gets bigger and bigger with time, of the 6th. One of the final reviewers, oh my goodness, of the 7th edition. And I was also a reader, not a final reviewer, of the 2nd, right? And I was a reader of the 3rd. all of these books, they got created because people volunteered. People volunteered to the PMI, and they said, we're going to be part of it. We're going to read the books. We're going to help create these standards. We're going to help review the standards. And that is the mindset. It's not a mindset of a free ticket. Oh, just give me the certificate and that's it. No. So if you are looking to just get certified and not coach, mentor, train others, be part of the community, just forget it. Just go home. Just go home. Because what I would expect from you is to serve in some capacity, even if it's for a brief period of time. Serve in the community, serve your local chapter. I've served my local chapter. I've done a lot of keynotes, done a lot of exposés on PMBOK 6 or PMBOK 5, done training for the breakfast chapters. You want to do the same, right? So when you get certified, sign up and volunteer. That's the idea. But if you don't want to do that, it's not for you. If you think the PMP is a one-time effort, like once you get certified, that's the end of the story. It is for some other certifications, and I don't begrudge them, but the PMI, they knew that people needed to develop and they needed to encourage them. And that's why they created PDUs. So if you're just looking for a one-time effort certificate, you might want to go look for some of the other less significant ones, because this encourages continuous improvement and engagement. Like all of the examples I gave of, the PMBOK guides and being a part of the process, or me going to my local chapter to speak and teach and help, all of those, you can claim those as PDUs. Finally, if you're looking for a quick fix, like, oh, just give it to me in like 2 minutes or give it to me in a week, there's a lot of fallacy out there in the world of PMP. And this is sad, because when people come out and say, well, I just got certified in a week or two, then they give people a wrong impression. So if you're looking for a quick fix, oh, I just need something, let me just zing it, get certified, how is the material going to pass through you if you've never encountered project management in this way before, and you think that 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks is a quick fix and it's really going to stay with you? No, it's not. So that would be a case to not get PMP certified, because it requires significant preparation. I don't care what everyone else, other people are saying, like they spent 2 weeks, 1 week. Those people should be ashamed of themselves, because what they're doing is making the PMP trivial. And if you've bought into some of that and you're looking for an easy, quick fix, no, that's not it. You will very quickly run out of gas, because you will be found to be a fraud. No matter how long it takes, you will be found as a fraud. However, if you're willing to invest in your professional development and commit to the rigorous processes that the PMP can help you in to be a transformative step in your career, providing you with the right skills and recognition to excel, then that would be a reason. But if you're looking for a quick fix, 2 weeks, press the microwave and out comes a PMP, then my buddy Lee Lambert, he says you're a paper PMP. Do you think that a solid PMP can be produced in like 2 or 3 weeks or 4? Even more horrendously, people just studying on their own without any interaction with other PMPs who have really applied this to their career. No, you're not going to be as seasoned, because you studied in a silo, you didn't get any real experience, you've not done any real projects, right? You've done things that qualified, but it's really just you working in a silo, in a vacuum. So the stakeholder management, the earned value, the scheduling, the costing, all of those things they're theoretical to you because you haven't lived them. So you gamed the system and you got certified, and then all you're looking to do is keep gaming the system by submitting crummy PDUs, those that really didn't require much from you. No. And you may wonder, why are you so passionate about this? I am, because it's going to be 20 years next year that I got certified. That's one. 2, I've dedicated a lot of my life to this. And thirdly, I know that the PMP gets a bad rap because we have PMPs that aren't people who have the paper, but their heart is not in it. So if you are really looking to go full throttle in a career, not looking for a free meal ticket, this is for you, right? But if any of these reasons resonates with you as a deterrent, then yeah, maybe the PMP is not for you. Maybe it's not a right fit. But if you view these reasons as challenges to overcome and opportunities for growth, then pursuing the PMP might just be one of the best decisions you could ever make for your career. When I was at a crossroads and stumped, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how I was going to get out of the quagmire, $70,000, $80,000 of debt without a job. My PMP knowledge helped me to reinvent myself and create an organization that helped transform many others. I was very fortunate to be able to train so many firms worldwide, many entities you will probably recognize, like the US Air Force, like NASA, like the FBI, like the US Army, like the Department of Commerce, Department of Transport. Those are all clients of mine, and many other private clients. And I say this to impress upon you that the PMP exam is a game changer, not just for you, but for other organizations that are disorganized. They're all over the place. Who is going to help these organizations get clarity and a way forward? It's people like you, if you are so inclined to get certified, and me, because many organizations are like that chicken running around with its head cut off, so to speak, because they have no direction. You know, the head brings direction and vision and focus, and some organizations, they ain't got no project management. Top layer. All they got is a whole lot of people without direction. And it's you and me who can make a difference in organizations like this, to show them the way, to show them how to channel their efforts through agility, agile vehicles, agile practices, agile thinking, predictive project management where necessary, hybridization, bringing both worlds together. That is what this certification is all about. It's about making a difference. It's about tailoring. It's about understanding a problem and solving it. For those of you that are certified, you might be a PMP and wondering, what is the next thing? Well, if that's you, I want to invite you to my seminar that's coming up very soon. This weekend, if you're watching early enough, go on down to 360.pmradio.org. I'd love to invite you to my seminar. I'm going to be teaching from a book that I just wrote, one of the books I showed you. It's called DigSiv. The DigSiv model is a model for problem solving. Life in general is a problem to solve. Your work in your job is a problem to solve. Living with friends and family, living in the world is a problem to solve. Driving down the freeway is a problem to solve. Being in the grocery store is a problem to solve. What if I gave you a tested and tried approach to solving real world problems and even problems on the PMP exam and other exams? What if you could have one secret weapon that is a one size fits all for any problem in life? An educational problem, a logistical problem, an operational problem? Wouldn't that be cool? Well, go on down to 360.pmradio.org and join my seminar where I'm going to be teaching with my buddy Roy Schilling, who is also my agile coach. We're going to be teaching you how to solve problems alone and with a team, no matter how big the team, whether you're doing it in person or you're doing it virtually. We're going to teach you. I'm going to teach you the define the problem, identify, generate, choose, implement, and verify. I'm going to teach you the model. I'm going to show you tools and techniques you can use to bring people together to solve big problems. We're going to teach you how to facilitate. And then we're also going to teach you how to become, if you're so inclined, how to be a project management consultant. This is a power-packed seminar you don't want to miss. Going down to pmradio.org, 360.pmradio.org. I'll show you here really quick because I know we have a lot of people who are certified, but they're wondering what is the next big step. The next big step is for you to become part of the PM 360 family. And when you're part of this family, you have awesome people to network with, awesome people to brainstorm with, and other people that will inspire, motivate, and encourage you in your project management. So again, here's the site. I'm going to share it with you, 360.pmradio.org. You can get all the information about the next upcoming seminar. This happens all throughout the year. So keep checking. If it's already passed, keep checking 360.pmradio.org. We learn different things, different times of the year. This one is on problem solving and consulting. I'm teaching from the Dixiv book, and every few months, we have these seminars to help you blow the lid off your project management potential and to keep growing exponentially. Thank you for joining me. I hope this gave you some insights, and I look forward to speaking to you again very soon. Take care, and bye for now.